So today is my 27th birthday. You heard that right, folks. Freaking 27 big unk age right here, you guys. It's weird, like I feel old, but like I know I'm not that old, but like, I don't know, bro. I'm like 3 years away from 30. That's kind of old, bro. Excuse my voice also. I went out with some of my friends, some of my online Discord friends, dude, which that's kind of what I wanted this video to be about. I have some of the most amazing friends in the world. I think in the time that I've been doing YouTube and the time that I started my Twitch stream, I've met some amazing, incredible people online through just different webs of people who have like literally, I meet one person, right? And then that person knows somebody and then they'll invite them over and then that person knows somebody else. And that's literally how I've met this entire web of friends that I have now. And it's led up to them coming here to Austin to visit me for my birthday. Not even really just for my birthday, but it was an excuse for them to come over here, you know? 2, maybe even 3 years ago, I made a video called Figured by 26. Basically, it's an old podcast that I used to do called Growth Spurt. And in this particular episode, I was talking about how I felt I had no real like direction in life. I really had no idea what I wanted to do, what my plan was. I don't have anything figured out. I didn't even graduate college, bro. My Twitch stream was something that I started while I was like that last year and a half that I was in school. I started my Twitch stream and I focused way more on Twitch and all that stuff. Even photography, I did photography for a while. Way more on that stuff than I ever focused on shit. I was focusing on that stuff way more than I was on like my actual college education, that thing that I was there in college to get. The whole reason why I started streaming in the first place was never really about getting big, because like I wanted that obviously, and like even now I would still love that, but I'm a little bit older. I've realized that maybe that's not exactly how obtainable is that for me, right? It's very possible I could make videos every single day for the next 5 years and I could still never get past 10,000 subscribers. Like that's a possibility that I have to be comfortable with. That same principle applies to Twitch streaming, but that's not the reason why I started Twitch streaming. I started Twitch streaming because I was a big ass nerd who loved Pokemon, and that's what I wanted to share with people. I wanted to find other people who loved Pokemon just as much as I did, who were gonna be willing to sit there and talk Pokemon with me for hours on end. And that's exactly what we did. We were able to build a community of people who loved Pokemon exactly as much as I did, and it blew up from there. It blew up. It's 5 years later. 5 years later, I started my Twitch stream in 2020. April of 2020. And now the people who I have been gaming with for all of these years since then are now, they're literally like less than 300 yards in that direction. They're in a hotel right next to the apartment complex that I live at. They're right there. Who gives a damn if I didn't have anything figured out by 26? Who cares? I mean, even look at the thing, like I'm thinking back to everything that I did in the age of 26. Like I was a host for the Austin Spurs. I feel like I really grew more as a host, getting more comfortable being in front of an arena filled with thousands of people, right? I grew a ton in my relationship with, I'm engaged now, you know? Like I'm engaged to somebody who is willing to put up with all of this and not bat an eye at any of it. Sure, she teases me for it sometimes. Everybody teases me about everything. She's willing to put up with all of this nonsense and love me regardless, right? And now I have these friends who, not even just my online Discord, it's like them and then the people who I know in my I am so rich. I literally cried last night because yesterday I wanted to take my friends out, show them on the town in Austin. We went down to South Congress Street. I want to take them to some of the thrift stores that we used to have over there. But I put an emphasis on use because when we got there, come to find out that everything has changed. That pissed me off. I was so frustrated. We walked like 5 miles yesterday trying to find these thrift stores that don't exist anymore. And then we got to the place that I wanted to take us all to last night, and the place closed down at 10 o'clock. Apparently they do that on Sundays. I should have been more proactive by looking up this information like beforehand. I was so frustrated by everything not going my way. I literally was, and I was looking at my friends. I was like, these are the most important people in my life in front of me right now. Maybe it's just me thinking I'm the main character, but I was looking at everybody. I really felt like nobody looks like they're really having a good time in this setting. It wasn't like nobody wanted to be there, but like I wanted people to have a good time as much as I wanted to have a good time myself. Like I wanted these people to like actually want to be there, not just feel obligated to be there because they're out celebrating my birthday. And that pissed me off. They're like, no, we're here celebrating you, Jonesy. What do you want to do? No, guys, like what do y'all want to do? What do we want to do? And I was, bro, it's the most embarrassing thing. I was standing in the club and just tears were rolling out of my eyes and I was trying to fight it back. I think I was crying because I was so frustrated and I've been trying to hold it all in, trying to not feel frustrated for the sake of my friends. And I think that just made it even worse. Crying, dude. I can't believe I did that. But my friends, the wonderful, amazing people that they are, hey, bro, don't worry about it. They picked me up. They gave me the encouragement I needed to just, hey, it's not that deep, James. Like, you know, you can calm down, take a deep breath. Like, we were all here to have a good time. We're all here talking. Look at us, we're vibing. Whatever you want to do, like, let's go do it, bro. You know, I really needed that. You don't find people like that very often, right? And I have a whole community of people who are all just that kind and empathetic and supportive, and just knowing that I've been able to find these people through a passion of mine that I decided to do on a whim 5 years ago. And even before that, because it's like I've got my online friends and then I've got my IRL friends, and now like those two worlds have suddenly collided into the most beautiful thing I've ever seen before in my life. And it's just, for me, that was I wanted everyone to have a good time. So yeah, I start crying right now, bro. I'm now 27 years old, and I think I have everything figured out just fine. Chapter 27, it feels good. I think the thing I'm most excited about with being a new age is just having more wisdom to share with more people, and then having another year, another opportunity to be able to create those new relationships and to be able to, I don't know, just use the energy that I've been blessed with to touch your life and the lives of the people around me. But with that being said, thank you very much for listening to my rant today. I'll catch y'all in another video very soon as we do. Hold on real quick, let me show y'all something. When I said that I have amazing friends, I wasn't joking, because one of them, Coach, shout out Coach, bro, I know you're watching this, got me this amazing MetaQuest 2 VR set. And if you watch the Midnight Walk video that I posted maybe like 3 weeks ago or so, not maybe a little bit longer than that, they have the Midnight Walk available as a VR game, which blew my mind when I saw that. So I already recorded the second chapter, but I'm thinking I might just like scratch that and then try to do something with this instead. I'll just replay it or something. I have no idea. This man also gifted me a new capture card. I have it set up. Well, it's not really set up. It's about to be set up here in just 1 second. Yeah, after I'm done recording this video, at least. All that to say, keep an eye out for future videos, because I think we're gonna be able to do some pretty cool stuff. But thank y'all very much for watching. I'll see y'all again sometime very soon. Y'all take care of yourselves. You be easy. Stay positive. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip.